Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to BMO Field here on Goal TV Canada. Toronto FC at home to Real Salt Lake here tonight on a beautiful evening down by the shores of Lake Ontario. You'll see in goal for Toronto is a major change. No Stefan Frei tonight. He's on the bench. He's not really fit enough to be in this game due to an injury. So Milos Kocic starts this game tonight, his first Major League Soccer start of the season, although he did see action in both legs of the CONCACAF Champions League game in the preliminary round. Well, Real Salt Lake name an unchanged lineup for the first time in 48 games, and that sees Rimando in goal. Borchers, a formidable defender in the heart of the defence. Russell and Wingert will look to push forward. Two Toronto-born midfielders there. Andy Williams on the right-hand side, a Jamaican international, and Will Johnson, the 24-year-old Canadian international, on the left. This is turned over towards Danny Koevermans here. He might have a sight at goal! Koevermans pulling it wide. Russell on the right-hand side gives it straight back towards Danny Koevermans, and with the form that Koevermans is in, you can't be doing that. That's a rangefinder for the Dutchman. It's Danleigh, Borman, Plata to the left-hand side. Koevermans, Marosevic, both in the middle, awaiting a delivery from Plata. Comes back to Marosevic! Peri Marosevic stings the palms of Rimando, who is equal to the attempt, and it's out for a throw. Borman pushing the ball down the left for Joao Plata to chase onto. He's pulled Borchers out wide to that far side, which means there's space in the middle, and now it comes down, and a slip there inside the penalty area from Danleigh. Borman just when the ball looks set to be hammered in towards the back of the net. Frings with the ball forward, cut out there by Wingert, and forward now to Fabian Espindola. Saborio has made a run. Frings with the challenge, but it deflects back off to Saborio. Now Espindola! Straight off the crossbar from Fabian Espindola. The best chance of the game falls to Real Salt Lake, and Espindola will feel he should have buried it. Now Robbie Russell, the Ghanaian-born defender, pushing it forward for Saborio to chase. Saborio from long range, and Kocic with the save. Plata has gone down injured, but Toronto FC have the ball. It's curled in towards the back post, and Rimando forced to tip it over the bar. Avila with the cross comes shot. The 1 minute of stoppage time is up. Salt Lake with one last attempt. Beltran's ball into the box, headed away by Andy Iro. And the referee calls time on the first half at BMO Field. Chances at both ends for the teams in this first 45 minutes, but neither side able to find the breakthrough. Beltran. First half substitute chopped to the ground by Richard Eckersley, who says that he got the ball. He protests to the referee. Schuler is coming up from the back to join Nat Borchers, who has already made a foray forward. Here's Andy Williams with a shot straight against the wall. Frings closing down there. It's back with Beckerman. Fabian Espindola. And now here's a chance. Will Johnson and Harden recovering well. Beckerman with the outside of the right boot. Lovely ball to Espindola, who in turn fed it towards Will Johnson. Good challenge from Harden. Gill turns, feeds it for Espindola. Espindola to Saborio. Kocic got a hand to the ball. Otherwise, that would have been a tap-in for Saborio. Driven downfield once again for Saborio to chase, and Kocic rushing out of the penalty area. Frings and Eckersley just getting in each other's way, but now Toronto breaking forward. They have a man advantage, 4-on-3. Plata is away on the left-hand side if Borman can find him, and here it comes to Joao Plata. He would have wanted the ball played in earlier, but Plata will have a go, and goal! Saved by Rimando. It's a corner for Toronto FC. As Joao Plata let go a cracker from outside the area. Borman shouting for the ball on the edge of the box, but Plata goes for goal himself, and he squeezes it in the back post. Joao Plata curling it home, and Toronto FC have the one-goal advantage inside the final 15 minutes at BMO Field. His sixth in total in all competitions. He loves to score, he loves to celebrate. There looked to be very little on here. He passed it into the back of the net. Marosevic was diving in at the front post, but Joao Plata credited with the goal. Marosevic didn't quite make a contact as the ball came through. You could tell that from the reaction as Marosevic went to celebrate with Plata. He goes on the outside of Danleigh. Borman gets the cross in towards the back post. Kocic with a wonderful save. Low to the right from the Canadian Will Johnson. Long downfield from the magnificent Torsten Frings, flicked on by Martina. Borchers back there, but it is full time at BMO Field. Make that win number 4 of the season for Toronto FC as Joao Plata gets the only goal of the game, coming 13 minutes from time, and Milos Kocic pulls off a couple of excellent saves late on to keep the clean sheet, to deny Real Salt Lake and ensure it finishes Toronto FC 1, Real Salt Lake 0.